Now, did you know that a large number of Nigeria's high-profile corruption cases are derived from security votes? Well, a former prosecutor with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, ROTIMI Jacobs, disclosed this at an event held recently in Lagos. But going forward, the federal government is set to adopt a non-conviction-based forfeiture regime focused on confiscating proceeds of crime. We have details on that in this report because these were the issues which formed the basis of discussions at an event to mark the International Anti-Corruption Day. Senior lawyers, activists, as well as members of different civil society organizations are gathered here in Lagos at the instance of a non-governmental organization, the Human and Environmental Development Agenda HEDA Resource Center. The center has done some investigative research and analysis to update its annual compendium to provide members of the public with verifiable information on some protracted 100 high-profile corruption cases that began since 2005. The aim, among other things, is to challenge the administration of criminal justice system in Nigeria on the need for reforms and speedy dispensation of justice.
It is now a normal standard that an average high-profile corruption cases involving politically exposed persons must actually take nothing less than 10 years for you to even get through at the first court of instance.
The Executive Secretary, Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, Professor Sadiq Rada, fingers lawyers and judges as major clogs in the fight against corruption. He says that they have long turned the fight into a business venture, but a senior advocate of Nigeria says the judiciary cannot entirely take the blame.
If our lawyers and our judges will manipulate AJA, which says certain things should be done, I don't know them, I'm not a lawyer, but AJA is meant to speed the process of trial in Nigeria. But the same lawyers who brought it about, the same judges who brought it about are the ones circumventing it. So we need to get it right. It's beneficial to have a sound judiciary.
To blame the judiciary or to blame lawyers for the delays that have been noted in the prosecution of corruption cases will just be telling, a little bit, of the story. Let us also beam our searchlight on the prosecuting agencies. In my own experience, they are the ones that come to court asking for adjournment.
Another senior advocate of Nigeria, a leading prosecutor with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Mr. Rotimi Jacobs, says the majority of corruption cases in the country can be traced to the mismanagement of security votes.
During election, the security vote will balloon the last 3 months to the election. In some states, 5 billion. In some states, 3 billion. And cash are being given to the governors, not to spend on security, but for election in all the states of the federation. Now, why is it that e-payment, why is it that the government, if they are sincere with the fight against corruption, are not employing this method of e-payment for all payments being done by the government? The major problem we have, if we are serious with fight against corruption, the cash transaction in government must stop.
Other senior lawyers give suggestions for tackling corruption.
But our electoral system is so warped that to me it does not appear to be capable of bringing out any credible leadership. Once we cannot have a credible leader, forget about good governance, and corruption will continue to flourish.
If the economy do not grow, there's really nothing you can do about this, about fight against corruption. That means we are just addressing the effect and not the causes.
Meanwhile, the Executive Secretary of PACAC says going forward, the federal government will adopt a non-conviction-based forfeiture regime.
The EFCC, ICPC, all this, and they will not go after individuals now. They will go after your property. They will confiscate the property. If it is yours, come forward and explain how you got it. ICPC has started. Today we have as many as 240 to 300 shops, malls, plazas that have been taken over. Today, EFCC is in control of over 90 ships, you know, and the owners have disappeared.